In today's video, I'm going to be continuing flipping from a piece of dirt to an Necron chestplate in under 24 hours of gameplay. Rules are pretty simple. No contraband, no trading, no grinding, has to be on a new account, can't use any of the minions, collection, you get the point. It's only AH and Bizarre flipping, no standard grinding. If you want to recap, watch the past two videos. They're really good. They should be either linked in the description or have an icon on the screen right now. But let's recap where we were. Last episode, we had about 3 hours and 16 minutes of gameplay, with I believe about 4 million-ish coins on me, 3.6 to 4 million coins. So let's start from there and let's see how much money we can pull off from flipping in 1 hour of gameplay. So one of the first flips that I did when I got back on was I just caught up and did some ult-wise wisdom flips, the standard, just to get back into the flow a little bit. So I bought like ult-wise wisdom 100k, 150k, sold for 200 to 25k. You get the gist, right? Then I started to going into a little bit bigger flips. I started doing the same thing I did with Rejuvenate, where I took 16 Rejuvenate 1 books and craft them into Rejuvenate 5. I was doing that for a little bit because it's about 300,000 coin profit, which in the end is very, very good. It can make you a bunch of money. Especially because the market for Rejuvenate and Wisdom wise is always very high, meaning there's always a bunch of different books on IH. So I started to do the same thing with Wisdom, because I saw that each book, let's just say I bought for like 200,000 coins per. If I bought 16 books for 200,000 coins per, it would cost me 3.2 million coins. With this, I could craft it into a Wisdom 5 book, and I'd be able to sell it for 3.8 to 3.9 or 4 million coins. Meaning I was able to make like 700,000 coin profit every 10 or so minutes just by doing this. I still needed to wait for it to sell, but you get the point. With the excess money, I did some sludge flipping, some string flipping, some just random bizarre flips that I found a little bit profitable, but nothing really caught my eye for really good flips to do. So I mostly stuck to the AH flipping, constantly trying to flip up Rejuvenate books, always doing the old wise and wisdom method because that's always so strong. I was able to snag a few wise, a few wisdom, I was able to snag a few old wise 2 and wisdom 2s and sell them for like 200k profit per, which is super nice. I bought them for like 100k, I was able to sell them for like 350 to 400. Now, the reason I didn't do ultimate wise for crafting up the flip is it doesn't make enough profit. It makes like 0 profit because it costs about the same thing to craft, maybe like 180k instead of 200k, but it's also for so much less. Like if it cost me 180k, if I got each buff for 180k per, which is like average or like kind of generous, it would cost me like what, 2.8 million coins, and I could sell for like 3.1, which is still a flip, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot better to do the wisdom flip because they take about the same time in the market, and it's like a million flip higher, so I can make a bunch more money. In addition to that, some other flips I was doing was I was buying healing tissues for like 60 to 50k per, and then either flipping them back up for 100k per, or using them to craft up a florid sword. The nice thing with a florid sword, or florid zombie sword I guess you can say, is that the florid zombie sword does not actually have a recipe or a requirement to actually craft. Meaning you can craft it up no matter the recipe, no matter the skill, no matter whatever, you can craft it up. Which is very, very important for me because I'm on a brand new account and don't got shit or collections. So that helps out tremendously. Just know that I also did some ornate flips because I did some florid crafting from ornate to florid and some zombie to ornate, then ornate to florid. You get the point. I was doing some zombie sword flips. I looked at the Picnombus market a little bit. I don't think I have like a recording of this, but I saw that there wasn't really any good profit flips there. Everyone was already capitalizing on that. There wasn't any really good flips for me to do in that general area. And for today's video, because, you know, last time I tried doing Shadow Assassin and Dragon flips, I decided, hey, I'm going to stay away from that because that didn't make me nearly as much money as it did last time. I feel like the main flip I did for this video, or this hour segment, was flipping ultimate wisdom. So having wisdom, having the ultimate chant of wisdom is super good. In addition to that, you can also usually buy like tier 2s or tier 3s of that for pretty cheap. That's about the same cost. Because I did battle with a few people, and I got like half the books. So I didn't make a whole lot of profit off that, but I did get some. While I was flipping the Ultimate Wisdom and Ultimate Wise books, at the exact same time I was flipping Rejuvenate books, which made my inventory kind of chaotic since I had to buy like 16 of each book. I almost crafted up a Rejuvenate, like, it was like freaking, it would have been bad if I'd accidentally crafted those two books together. But either way, I was able to just get a bunch of flips off. I was able to buy Rejuvenates for like 35,000 coins per, which may seem a little on the high side. But when you do the math, it still makes you 300k flip per, and they sell so like crazy quick. As for Bazaar, there wasn't a whole lot of flips. I tried doing some quartz, some string. Those worked out alright. I did some sludge juice, but the market just was not going really that well for sludge juice. Might be because I have fall break and most of the people don't. I don't really know. But the market for sludge juice was kind of stagnant at the time, so I didn't really flip a whole lot. One of the last and best flips that I did that made the most profit is doing a last stand flip. Just like all the other Ultimate books and Rejuvenate books, you craft up 16 of them, and you turn them into the highest tier version, and then you make profit. So what I did is I bought a bunch of Last Stand books. Super nice thing about that market is there was a bunch of Last Stand books up for cheaper, like Last Stand 2 books up for cheaper than buying them individually. So it didn't take me a whole lot of time, but I ran out of like money, so that's why then I got off, and then, I'm still waiting here for it to sell. Because I got no money on me, since I've got like 9.8 mil on auctions. But the method I did today was crafting up Ultimate Wise books. Probably next time, because I got 10 mil, I'm going to start branching out to some other stuff. Once I got 20 mil, I'm going to start flipping some like Necron pieces, maybe, doing some of that stuff. Doing some of the more big-ish flips that I can do. Maybe get into even a little bit of pet flipping. I did do some pet flipping, but it wasn't really that big, because as of right now on my account, I don't have Taming 20. Which is kind of an issue, because that means you can't turn epic into legendary, which is the main way you make money from actually, doing pet flipping. Another flip that I did once or twice was I bought some items from cats. For example, sharpened claws, or like any of those items that you can buy from cat, and you can sell them for like 300 to 200k profit on AH. They don't sell very fast, but they do sell. For example, sharpened claws or like cost like a mil from cat. However, if you sell them to AH, you can make like 1.3 mil, 1.2 mil, 1.4 mil, somewhere in that range of like 300, 400,000 coin profit for literally clicking like 3 buttons. It's kind of crazy. But the issue with that is they didn't really sell that fast. Alright, so as we can see in the time, 4 hours and 11 minutes, I've been flipping for about another hour today. And in that hour of flipping, I was able to make I now have 10 million coins, meaning I made about 6 to 5 million coins profit in 1 hour of gameplay, which is super, super big, and I think I should be able to get this challenge done fairly easy, not gonna lie. I might have to amp up the difficulty to do a second one. In addition to that, spooky soon, so there's gonna be a few really good flips I'm gonna try to pull off. It should be overall super, super nice, super, super good because of the fear mongi. So, yeah, should be super chill, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It truly means the world to me if you're still watching. Subscribe, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.